That's right, we're back, folks, in Stoneshard with a new playthrough, now on beta 0615. So, no post for this one. Something's been changed. What has been changed? Who knows? Regardless, something has changed. I'm a new person.
The caravan is gone.
I'm a different person than I were a week ago. Because that's how life works. And for this playthrough, we are playing Who, What, Where. We are doing a two-handed axe build, and I think it should be with Anna. But of course, she doesn't start with two-handed axes. Durban starts with two-handed axes? But with a sharp eye. First time an enemy enters your vision, they are applied with lower dodge chance and damage taken. We can still use this. Sometimes we can close the distance within 10 turns and take advantage of it in melee. But regardless, it can still be used. I always shoot at people in ranged anyway, so maybe we just go Durban then. We were just playing Velmir. Yorgrim can do two-handed axes. For each enemy killed. This only works in combat against multiple enemies. This one always works. One of the two. I think we are going with Yorgrim.
Is that so?
So.
Interesting. You can also ask the innkeeper about local events.
You know what, in fact, you guys will know already from the name of the episode, I think, but I don't know in this instance what we are playing. We are gonna do the opening strategy just like we did in the previous series, and if we find something really, really cool in a grave, be a grave digging, grave looting, grave robbing, then I might change the build based on that. So let's leave it up to chance for now, but with the intent of going for two-handed axes. Over here to loot the good old barracks. Get that early loot. Oh, and of course it's the scythe. We will be going with the training crossbow. That's not arrows then. So bolts come up here. The spear, I believe, is worth a little bit of money. Not enough that I want to shuffle stuff around here. Off we go to sell all that fancy loot. Like so. Pole mace. I'm really looking forward to using the scythe. We will be using the scythe at the very least at the beginning. We have goods. Large club, board and shield, and bow, and the arrows. Good stuff. Here to the cloth merchant. Sell the apprentice cowl. Then debate this duelist doublet because it looks, it's a doublet, sorry. Doublet, and it looks really cool. But really we are just here looking for some cheap gloves to start the playthrough. Tick belt is nothing. 79, 119 is actually kind of nice. Falconeer gloves at 199, giving the first level of protection. But let me just check again. The Falconeer gloves. Yeah, I mean, they're just basic gear. Very nice. We have a belt, boots, or shoes, and we will get a hat during the opening phase. So I think we are good to go here. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, the medical supplies. Let's go take care of that. Oh, and I want to drop the cloak here in town. Blend 2, then healing salve. Go low, I think, at the very beginning. Then Nikif with antitoxin, a little concoction costing us about roughly 300 gold, 270-ish. So 280 something. I don't think we should use it the opening, so we'll buy it before the first dungeon. Yeah. Anything else? No. Alright, and then we plan out our moves. Someone was asking me about quests specifically. A lot of people seem to have problems with quest timers running out. I don't want to go into depth about that right now, but suffice to say, the order of dungeons that you do them in is always Fort Inver, Fortress Nearwest, not with the same names, but the identifier here is that this one has danger average and then this one has danger high. You have to do that before you do my opening strategy anyway, if that's what you're doing, because when you're done with that, then they both will be average and you can't tell which dungeon is the lower tier one. So here we can see that Fort Inver, in my case here, is the lowest tier dungeon. Fort Nearwest would be the second one, then it's always the monastery or the chapel, and then the graveyard. And then following that, it's either one of these dungeons, I think, or often the chapel is the best one to go for in Manshire, and then the graveyard again, and then the fort by Manshire. So this is the order of the dungeons. And I guess I can talk about it right now. What you do, and you've seen me do, is you don't grab the quest. You just go to the dungeon, complete the quest. Each dungeon will have exactly one quest. You can only do 2 at a time. Like, you have to do it in order. If you go to the graveyard first, I'm pretty sure that you won't be able to deliver the quest item because there will be no quest. So you need to go Fort Inver first, or Fort Nearwest, if whatever, because these are the first 2 quests. Then the next quests will be unlocked in the line. Same principle over here. If you went to Tower Eastward first in Manshire, you wouldn't get the quest when you walk back to town. But suffice to say, you don't need to grab the quest. You just go and do it, go back, deliver the quest item. He will be like, oh, you already completed the quest, and give you the money. And you can't fail the quest if you do it in this way. So, with that out of the way, we are going to swing up by this point of interest and then go south. Hold on, there's not a lot of question marks down here in this area, but that'll be, what, 5? That's nothing. Wow, they are all concentrated up here. We could swing north and go... Let's just try to do that, swing north instead. So we go point of interest here first. I don't think I've actually ever done that. I always go south, but this one time it may be beneficial to go north route. So let's hit this one up here first. And I wanted to drop the cloak. And I'll do it in the tavern, so we gotta go buy that one first. Pretty low on medical supplies, but you're not supposed to be fighting any really dangerous battles at the early stages, so that's fine, I think. Cloak goes in here, drop that one on the floor so it gets deleted. One more thing, oh, that's in here. Sell the alcohol that we are carrying to make more inventory space. That's incorrect. Wow, that's a loss of money. Not a lot, but a little. That's not what I wanted. Here, show me your goods. Do we have anything in the adventurer merchant here, the trapper, that we should buy at the very beginning of the game? No. I think not. Oh, clicked outside the screen. Back in it. Alright, so... you can go northeast, we'll hit the road, and then travel almost all the way up. And I'm excited for two-handed axes, if that is what we're getting. The cool thing about axes, well, swords are easier to start with. Swords make you kind of defensive, which is kind of tricky. And they're fun in that way. Clubs, meanwhile, or maces, they apply status effects to opponents, which is cool and interesting. Axes are easy to understand. They chop your opponents to pieces real quickly and deal tons of damage, bleeding, and they chop off body parts, which is its own mechanic. So that's really cool. I mean, every weapon can destroy body parts, but axes are the best at it. And it's just brutal and fun. They're quick and dirty. Pick up some good old flea ward. A bit of food. Missed that one, but it's fine. Lincolnberry here. That looked like a bandit. But he ran off into the distance. Never mind. I just had a panic moment where I was like, did I turn on the recording? But yes, we are recording. So everything's fine. And this is... Oh, geez. Okay. A little bit slow on the door. And I've not loaded my crossbow, so we won't get a shot off here. But I can load it. I guess we are just gonna dive in. Oh, they've added skinning to the bar down here now. Look at that. We can add abilities if I really wanted, but again, we don't know what weapon we'll be running with throughout the series, so I think it's too early. This is bad. Get the first kill, then run. I don't think we'll get away, I'll be honest. Oh, we will. Okay. Well, we're healing right now, so... I know we get a... I was hoping we would kill that other guy quicker, because then we would have gotten our bonus for killing the first guy in the rest of the fight, but now we've already lost it by running away, and I don't think we could have stood our ground there. So this is how we'll have to do it. Heal it all the way up. Clearly we need that health. That's fine. Now we pop a... Yeah, a flea ward on the head, and then fight. Okay, now we have the bonus against him. Nice. Okay. So that could have gone better. I didn't have my crossbow reloaded, and I didn't react quick enough to them being that close to the entrance of the map. Usually we don't walk onto a map and then spot 3 bandits that close to each other, so... Yeah. I gotta get into that Stoneshard mindset again. Not even worth picking up that peasant flail, honestly. If there were enemies here, this means that this is a bandit camp area. I'm pretty sure. And not like a special point of interest tile. So, we'll skirt around the edges a bit. And home in on the center. There's something. Yes, it's a bandit camp. Okay. And we have indeed been spotted here. Well, this time we use our ranged advantage. Okay. I feel like that crossbow bolt just disappeared. The first one. Good. Now we switch. Murder. Or try. No, I think we hit him. Yeah, I could have tried walking away, but proccing the attack of opportunity is just as bad. And this guy, I think we have to walk in, because he's just gonna punch me with the impaling lunge. No, let's hit him. Let's let him hit us, I mean, because if I had gotten bleeding here, I could have spent this turn using a bandage. That would have been better. Then he walks in, and then hopefully we win this, but we will. Good. Oh, a magical spear. Now, as much as I want to use this, if this is in good condition, yeah, it is. I think it's an upgrade, and it'll help with the early stages. Then Peasant Scythe is probably not worth bringing back. But it's a great axe, so if we want to use them, we should bring it back. Right. Do I get a shot off here? Yes. And switch. I did not rest up, so this is kind of risky. But he wastes his turn swinging the axe, and then the AI wanted to use his bandage to fix the bleeding that he got, so he wasted his mighty swing entirely. Tisk, tisk, tisk. But it's fine. Good for me, I guess. Point of interest is this way then. Alright, off we go. We shrub here. Yeah, so we'll hang on to the Scyther right now. Oh, nope. Nope, nope. Just nope. We had to go a little south anyway. We are here, yeah, so southeast. Oh, out with the crossbow. Reloaded. Come on, gauge it and get into the game. Some water. Henbane, sure. Penny bun. And we walked down one, so I think we're here. We need to go one east. And honestly, I'm not sure. I feel like we're already lost. But maybe not. Oh, here's definitely something. It's the Leprosarium. This is where the shovel is at. And oh, there's bandits here, so I was wrong. I didn't think that there could be bandits on these special point of interest tiles. But I do think that that's actually a new thing, because it used to be that there couldn't be animals on those tiles either. And I noticed that as of the newest update, that changed. So I was wondering if that applied to bandits too, and apparently it did. Oh. Coward, come back. So if this is the Leprosarium, where the shovel is at, then we might as well walk to the graveyard nearby and get it over with. Oh. A little snack, some berries. Rotten food. And here we find antitoxin, and it used to be that I didn't bring all the antitoxins from this place going further on, but I've changed my mind about that, since now antitoxin has a whole new mechanic, a whole new benefit that it didn't previously have, which is to remove the effect of drugs. That the bad effect, the bad trip, the aftermath. Which is... It's a pretty big deal because it allows us to use drugs. Where I otherwise wouldn't if I had to deal with the aftermath. One more thing. Over here. This book. Antidote. We can drop the leeches. We should have sold the leeches. Antidote will also remove... No, this one does not remove the aftermath thing. I would have thought that maybe this one did it too. But apparently not. Another golden tooth. Oh, we are leaving behind some antitoxin, by the way. So I think we're dropping that one. Oh, we have a flea ward still. Okay. Antitoxin. Penny bun then. Okay. And that's good enough. So let me see. I mean, we're so close to the gloomy ward, and then we could... Here. The most efficient path. But honestly, we have so much loot right now that we can swing by gloomy ward, point of interest, then Osbrook, and then go from there. So that's what we're gonna do. Now we are gonna have to track, but it's easy from here, just straight northwest. So let's see, click there, then here is how I can check the reload while also moving. Chin up. Good things ahead. Keeping that positive attitude. Passing by the bandit camp. Whatever we have to cook. Good. One more tile up. Oh, but it's nighttime. Which means we have to be a little bit careful. There will be ghouls. And at level 1, that's the lowest I've ever been, and we don't have any skills to deal with them. So... Huh. Yeah, but so far we've spotted none. A hood. Not worth it. Do that again like this. Get out the crossbow. There's a ghoul. We will try to fight one. As long as it's only one. Yeah, we got a hit. Good. Believe we can do it. Right. I hope I'm right. Yeah, nice. Okay, we also have gotten an upgrade to the spear, and it's magical in a way that we don't know. We know it's not cursed, but that's about it. And those enchantments on it will be in effect, even though we don't know what they are. A war scythe, but really, really damaged, so it'll be worth no money. Or very, very little money. Nothing there. Out with the crossbow. It's not reloaded. Here's a grave. I would expect at least another ghoul, but it's completely random, so there's no guarantee that there will be another one. And we have room for that. Holding my breath here, but the 58 gold is pretty decent, and it didn't take up any inventory space, so that's really nice. And that's it. Alright. Just check once more. I think we cleaned it out. Indeed. Oh, no, there's one right here. And what do we get? Another tooth. Okay. Now we need to eat the penny bun here. Then we'll pass by this point of interest and that one, I think. At least one more. Before we hit the town. Now south here, we need to go more west. 2 west, 1 south. And now straight southwest. Trying to be somewhat quick about it. I know I often play a little bit quickly and skip some things, but you gotta remember that I played like 300 hours of Stoneshard, so I've probably talked about everything that I could think about at this point. I'm always willing to answer any questions though, so if you got any, lay them on me and I'll answer them down in the comment section down below. You guys are pretty good at asking if you're in doubt, I think, so that was unfortunate. This could be where we die. We're getting pretty lucky, now we're getting unlucky, and that's bad. I think that may be the end. We got really unlucky. I don't see anything here that will help, so... Oh, lucky. Broke his leg. We lose 14 when he hit us. Oh no, except we got pain, so we will take more damage now. Yeah, so we will die on the next hit. Oh, but we got second wind. 48. Oh, oh. The host wills us. Wills it. The host wills it. For sure. Wow, that's so lucky. I'm going to go... double perception for the first one. And that's the only perception we will get, but it's so super useful. First of all, it gets that hit chance, our accuracy, just a smidgen higher, which is useful throughout the run. And then it also, I'm hoping, somewhat that one day I will spot a hidden room, you know. I've still never ever spotted a hidden room in Stoneshard since they were added. Not before they were added either. So let's see. Yeah, and extra crit chance is always fine. It also increases our chance of spotting traps, which is nice. And yeah, so it's just a good stat to have more of than what you start with. It also helps with I always skirmish with the crossbow at the beginning of the fight, and it slightly increases damage with that. It's just a lot of pluses to getting a little bit of perception. I believe every adventurer should put a point in perception. Now we're going with 2 this time. Definitely cannot hurt. We've got a bandit combo. Banditas camp. Please die. He fixed the bleeding, but we shot him in the back. Like a true hero. That guy's scary. And we are not at full health right now, but let me fix that a little bit. Here. Are they in range? Yes. Okay, bad. And I think we bottleneck them here. Yeah, they're going to be bottlenecked, so that's fine. We'll stand our ground right here. I want to shoot at the guy with the big axe, obviously. Now he's bleeding. And now he's running. So he might get away. That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that he would drop that axe from me, but he might come back. You never know. Ooh, brandy. So now we're fixing the first of the mini quests in town already. That's really nice. What are we exchanging it for, though? It'll probably just be a splint. A little peasant sash and a pot. Not some pot, a pot. It's different. And I see no bandit guy down here dead or otherwise, so move on. He got away. He's the one that got away. Forest here, then we just go south until we hit the road and then move from there. So we've had our first near-death experience already. Yeah, that's amazing. That's Stoneshard for you. Like, I had no control over that. It's just luck. But you should never give up. Like, there's always that chance that, oh, I hear someone fighting. Or see someone fighting by the screen shake. But it wasn't one of those wars. There's the mind war, which also helps with drugs. Here's the road. And that means we are here. We need to go 1 southwest from here. What is that? A bilberry shrub. Okay. With some water. Oh, that sounds like a boar. It's honestly stupid to try to fight it. The boar is a tough bastard. Oh, and this is a special tile here. Just listen to the music. So we're getting some kind of loot here. Hopefully it's the backpack. I believe this is where the backpack is. Lucky. Wow, we've been really lucky. And then here's a wolf guarding the hermit's hut now. Okay. We are gonna have to murder that one. As long as it's a lone wolf, it's fine. That's annoying. Oh, and then I misstepped. There's a way to avoid it dashing to us by positioning ourselves correctly. So let me do that. Here. Then a good old switcheroo and come down there. So now it didn't dash. And that's important because after you dash next to an enemy, you get increased counter chance. Oh, that's been changed. It used to be you gained extra damage, but extra counter chance is just as bad. And so now we're not giving him that by positioning ourselves in this manner here. And then we hope that we can beat a lone wolf. We almost didn't. That's kind of crazy. But we did, so everything's fine. The arrows were picked up, okay. And here, grab that backpack, put it up there. Corpse. Right, so now we fill the backpack. At this point we can do this. We're not going to fight anymore on the way back. Then we might as well grab all the stuff that we can. Oh, and I left some behind. Because now we're going to Osbrook to sell for clean inventory for the rest. And I think we can pick up a thyme. Thyme. It's thyme, acrimony, flea ward, and one more that we need for the herbalist's quests. So now we've got one of them. We might be able to pick up some more on the way back here. Kind of hoping. Let's see, we're here. So it's, yeah, mostly east. Oh, that sounds like a bear or a moose that I don't see yet. So we'll advance very slowly. I think we cleared it. Here's a flea ward. Good. Yeah, just straight east. Now it's nagging at me that I can't remember the fourth herb. I'm sure it's not one of those. Oh, we can buy some food here. If it's daytime. Here's another peasant scythe. Is that the exact same one? Yeah, peasant scythe. It's actually worth quite a bit of money, so we just don't have inventory space for it right now. Quite a bit of money is maybe exaggerating a bit. Like, I'm expecting, what, 20, 30, 40 gold maybe? Here's that acrimony, and we can make room for it by dropping, I don't know why we have a buck bean, so let's just exchange those two. So we have 3 out of the 4 herbs that we need for the quest. Someone commented on one of my videos way back that it's called herb and not herb with the silent H, and I looked it up. That is incorrect. It may be the difference between the British and American way of saying it. That's possible, but herbalist is definitely a correct way of saying it anyway. If you don't believe me, Google it. And here we've got perhaps some leaf-shaped boats. That bread that we bought. Come up here. Bloodletting lancets should sell for more by the herbalist. What was I going to sell? Oh, the teeth, obviously. And we are keeping the spear and the scythe. We're keeping the scythe as well in the tavern chest here. But we don't want to be carrying it around, obviously, while we are doing the opening thing. So put it here, there, and then I don't know if we can even sell the book, but we will try. Then I want to save as much antitoxin as we can. One of those. We can go and give the alcohol to the town bum. Antidote I probably will sell because I never ever want to use it. Confusion, the negative stat that it gives here, is just so insanely bad that you don't want to use it in combat. And if you're not using it in combat, why have it? I mean, you could just use an antitoxin for the same benefit, mostly. It does remove poisoning, but there's only one enemy type in the game. Oh, that's not true. There's very, very few enemy types in the game that do poison, and I don't think I've ever been close to dying of poison. It can't happen, obviously, so maybe one day it will. But until such time, we are selling it for the 40 gold that it's worth. Bloodletting lantern cannot be sold here, okay. New splint. Then I was kind of hoping we could sell those books. We also need to think about the Fang amulet. I think it's slightly better than Yorgrim's amulet, so yeah, we will be exchanging them. Let's come over here. Let's say Bert. Do you want to buy? Yeah, no one ever buys his old remedy book. Only 4 for the Bloodblade Lancet, so he does not pay as much as the Smith. He should have been sold by the Herbalist, but that's fine. Apparently no one buys this thing. I had checked it before, but I was hoping maybe they changed that, so... But no. Then we could sell the book for the 15, but it's worth more in Manshire. Oh, and we are going to Manshire right now, so I'll just bring it. We're going by these points of interest down here and then swinging up north. So, south it is. Yep. And we'll try to do that in this episode so that I can cover the most ground in as short a time as possible. Oh, did we aggro both? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, we're not fighting 2 wolves at once. That's just not... That's not how you play Stoneshard. So we'll go over here.
During the baseball match.
Sorry, guys. That's How I Met Your Mother on the other screen. If I click outside the screen, apparently, I'm gonna start my Netflix stuff. Whoopsie. During the baseball match. I like to rewatch old TV series while I do my translation business. So I'm rewatching that one right now. It has the added benefit of now that I own Netflix. I don't own Netflix. I have a Netflix subscription. I'm not that rich. But I have a Netflix subscription now, and I realized that that's really helpful for my translation business because I don't need subtitles. But actually, turning on Danish subtitles, it turns out, is really, really helpful because I can see how other translators do subtitling. And then I can sort of apply some of their methods in my own. And I think I have significantly improved my own translation work by now reading more subtitles. So yeah, if you're a translator, there's a little tip for you. Penny button, and we are by the swing in the road here then. We need to follow the road, is fine for now. Oh, jeez, okay. Got a shock. Let's not fight a bear right now. It's just an idea. I didn't even meet a... Oh, I did meet a bear. I never fought a bear in my previous playthrough. They are pretty rare. But bandits are not. I didn't reload. Alright. Wish me luck. This could be bad. This guy is nasty. Got a hit in. That's good. We dodged the nasty ability, the wide cut, and murdered him. So that was really lucky. We got a Lumberjack Axe, which I believe is an upgrade to the Scythe. Very cool. Yeah, it is. So as much as I want to be the Grim Reaper and just run with a scythe the entire playthrough. I think we will. The first time I run dual axe, no, I keep saying dual, two-handed axes. I will use the best axes that we can get. I believe we need to go 1 east and then south? Question mark. I got kind of disoriented by the bear and the bandit there. But if we are in the meadow right now, then yes, we are in the right spot. We should get out the crossbow and reload it. So many things to remember. Also, make sure to put some bolts up here. Oh. Didn't realize we'd aggro one, but it's fine. We got a crit in. Okay. Please die. Good. Oh, I just unloaded it. Huh. God damn it. Alright, no help. Let me get a tick of regen here. Yeah. Come on, Stoneshard, don't do this to us. Not now. Ooh. Again, close to death, just from one enemy. I know we were wounded already, but yeah, that should not have gone that poorly. But it did. That's my heart you can hear. We should be in the right spot, I believe. I believe Burdock gives us health regen. Yes. Costs a little bit of thirst, but that's fine. And so does rhubarb. Let's use it. Drink then. Reload. Here's a thyme, which is not really helpful. Poppy is though. Because we are... No, we're not in pain anymore. Okay, but Poppy deals with pain. Yeah, we don't need it right now. What we do need is a flea ward on that head. And it looks like my head is pretty badly wounded, so let's just use up a healing salve on that. Smear it over the scalp. Here's the bandit camp. Thug becomes alarmed already. Come on, let's get a hit. Nope. Good stuff. Do a lot of countering, which is really nice. I'm gonna step away a bit. Just pop a spearmint, sure. No. And what do I want to do? I wanted to apply healing salve somewhere again, then rest up. Yeah, we're in a bad spot. Let's use another one. Okay, 91. If it's just one guy, we shouldn't be in too much of a trouble here. Oh, did we just aggro one, I think? Right? Yeah, just one. Good. We got a hit in. And another one. Alright. Good. Yeah, and we managed to not aggro the next one chasing him. Now, again, we would like a hit here. Oh, and a crit is even better. I'll take it. His hand is injured. Okay. And then we chase him down. He got an unidentified pitchfork, but I suppose pitchforks are actually worth some amount of money. So, as long as we don't have anything better, might as well grab it. Nails, same principle. Coal is so low that I don't even bother. It bothers me still. I could have just checked in Osbrook what the fourth herb is. But I'm sure I'll know when I see it. And if we've already passed one of those herbs, then clearly no, but... yeah. It's not burdock. Either way, we wouldn't pick it up right now if it was. Yeah, I can't summon it right now, but it'll come to me, I'm sure. It's not Henbane. Here's where there's a point of interest. Up. Alright. Did he... No. He did not aggro, but now he did. The great sword there is also kind of scary. Should be able to deal with him. Well, we'll find out now. Faint swing. Yikes. He hits hard. Oh boy. Real hard. Is my weapon damaged? Oh, it is. Oh boy. Yeah, that's the problem with an unidentified weapon, is that we can't repair it. That's why we're doing so poorly. I see. I think then we switch into this axe here. That's too bad. I didn't realize. That's why we were losing battles, of course. We gotta run. He had a friend. I don't know if the friend aggroed as well. Looks like he didn't. Nice. Oh, he did. Okay, but when we kill him, we get that bonus against the other guy. But... And I wish it popped up here. Oh, we got an injury. No. Can I rest here? No, enemies are nearby. Okay, so hold on. I don't think he's gonna pop up here before I move, so... Are we in pain? A little bit? Then we're thirsty. Oh, and he can still come in. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. I don't know if he gets a free attack coming in. He didn't. Okay. So I can keep walking between zones to use an item. And we are out of bandages. Oh, he fled. And disappears. This is, I think, is a mechanic they need to change. If they can chase me across map tiles, I should be able to chase them across map tiles. That's my opinion. Anyway, we don't have anything to deal with the bleeding right now. So there's a good chance that we won't die. But I don't actually have any control over it. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Pretty sure. I can't use that. Please stop bleeding. Wow, what a way to go. It stopped! Oh, Lord. Stoneshard is toying with us today. Okay, we're still in it, boys. 2 health. Insane. I guess we keep going. Broken Warshith. And that's it here. Easy. On to the next one. No problem at all. We were not close to death at all. But still, no bandages, so we gotta be extra super duper careful right now. We've got one point of interest before Manshire, and then I'll buy bandages. So... Spearmint. It's Spearmint is the final herb for the herbalist in town. And I know we've passed one. So that's too bad, but now we have one. Oh, and this is the troll lair. Perfect. Because then we don't have to fight anyone. And we can loot a little bit. I think we have a little bit of space in inventory, so let's just do that. I believe we can even get away with the levied bow. Yes. And that's an upgrade to the crossbow that we currently are using. Another watchman's sword. Surely that would be better than two. We even had a spearman in inventory. That's comedy gold. Comedy gold. Thyme is not needed. So this has been a very interesting episode already, I think. Some ups and downs. To say the least. Man, I don't know how many of my viewers have been with Stoneshard from the beginning, but remember those days when there wasn't a fast travel mechanic between Osbrook and Manshire, and every time we wanted to go from Manshire to Osbrook, you had to walk the entire way? I remember that. It was a different time. I remember the first time that I played since that update, and that was on a stream, and someone in chat, wouldn't it be fun if you could fast travel between the cities? And I was like, yeah, but they're never gonna add a fast travel mechanic. And then I started walking towards the town, believing that wasn't a thing, and they were like, I was kidding. You can absolutely do it. It blew my mind. I didn't think it was gonna be a thing. Good times. Oh, and a blue enchantment on a random little shirt. Normally this one is useless, but so is the fur vest. So, there you go. Oh, and I was hoping it would be cursed, but it wasn't. Okay. We're just looting the corpses outside this dungeon here, something that I said in the previous series that I wanted to start doing, and now I remember to do it. We forgot to do it over here, we could have, but it's fine. The loot in those little corpses there, they're usually pretty trash, but maybe we found a good shirt here, who knows? I've certainly never had an enchanted shirt before. Food, drink, eat, move. And then I believe we are in Manshire. Yeah. So we'll do the town management business right now. Yeah, and then I think it lines pretty well with the 1 hour time mark. So next episode will be all about getting back to Osbrook through the points of interest, but probably I can squeeze the dungeon in, the first dungeon. I'm kind of hoping that'll be a thing, so we get the series kickstarted a little bit quicker than normal. Your goods, not that I don't think I have anything to sell you, nope. Anything to store for later use? No. So we will sell all the stuff here. Let's leave until morning. We will need to buy food here. Get the smith. You know what, let's start over here by the priest. Because I want to buy an identification scroll, and then we can repair our shirt. Identification scroll, we don't have room. Like so, and a bandage. Restorative linen shirt. Energy restoration plus 4%. That's pretty nice. Oh, yeah, it's definitely an upgrade for the fur vest. This is a good item until, I mean, of course something with armor would be better, but this is good. I like it. Fix it for me, please. horseshoe, and we have something in the backpack. Now, as good as that spear might, would we use it? Even if it's the best enchantment in the game, would I use it over the lumberjack axe? I believe it's like 23 damage or something, and this is a 30 damage item. I know this one comes with some negatives. I think it's worth checking out the enchantment actually, so let's just do it. You know what? No, if we need to find a... So, if I repair it, then we need to pay for it, right? And I'm not going to go spears unless we find a really awesome spear, and then I'm not going to be using this spear anyway. And if we're not going to be using spears, then I'm going to be using the lumberjack axe anyway. Yeah, so no, we shouldn't spend money identifying it, as much as I want to satisfy everyone's curiosity. Look at this loot, or this stuff. Behold his stuff. Lumberjack axe. Repair that one so it doesn't break on the trip like the other one did. And the knightly girdle can be bought. Yes, bought. And we will buy it. Good. Belt to you. Now by the merchant, we can sell the book. Check briefly what's for sale. Again, we won't be buying skill books, just in case we find that awesome two-handed sword in a grave or whatever. So sell this, that, and this, sure. And then we have everything we need for the next episode. No, that is incorrect. We did not fill up on splints. That done. I kind of want to buy another bandage, but that shouldn't be necessary. We'll buy another healing salve, and I guess another healing salve, because we did almost run out. Good. Now off to bed. Next episode we clear out the rest of the points of interest, including the grave. And then, unless we find something really awesome, it's time to spec into two-handed axes, and we'll be talking about the abilities when we arrived in our book next episode and do take stock. So for now, thank you guys as always for watching. See you soon tomorrow, and bye-bye.